put it around their neck. Oh, you ding-a-ling.
Hi, my name's Goody, curator of the Three Ring Ranch. You don't have to get hit in the face by lightning to run an animal sanctuary, but it doesn't hurt. Three Ring Ranch wouldn't even be here if I hadn't had a very crazy experience. My significant other, Norm, and I decided that we were going to build a house. So we bought the land and we started building a house. So we got married, and then a week later we had our big party, and the following morning I was struck in the face by lightning. I had to learn to walk and talk, and it took a year or so before I could say his name consistently. And it was very depressing to look in the mirror and see who I was, and then to know who I had been. And Norm said, "What can I do to help?" I meant, "Let's go to Paris." And what came out of my mouth was the word zebra. And that's how Three Ring Ranch came to be. We are the land of the misfit animals here at Three Ring Ranch. So if an animal comes in that is perfectly adoptable, we will make sure it's healthy, we'll make sure it's altered so it doesn't reproduce, and then we will get it to a wonderful, loving home. We're the animals that someone has gotten either legally or illegally and brought into their lives, and then either they've realized that they made a horrible mistake, or a neighbor has put pressure on them, or the state's created pressure on them, or maybe even the federal government has stepped in and said, "You can't have this animal, you need to call Three Ring Ranch."
No, it's not your favorite.
I'm missing a big chunk of my left posterior and right frontal lobe. I am traumatically autistic, and if it hadn't been for the animals coming into my life when they did, I don't think I'd still be here. So they truly saved my life, and now that I am better, it's my turn to save theirs.
It's interesting building a business like this that isn't about making money. Because we're a nonprofit, our goal is not necessarily to make a lot of profit. We have to make enough money to keep the doors open and pay our bills. But we don't take any salaries, we don't have any paid employees. You know, all the money that's generated goes to run the day-to-day operations.
We transitioned from caring for the animals for their whole life, creating that safe space for them, to changing to educating the people who are going to come after me. We want to create that whole generation of compassionate, empathetic, animal-savvy people.
Come on, come on. There you go.